Whether it's in social interactions, thinking about what to work on next, or practically anything really, we all have the capacity to spend too much time thinking about the pros, cons, and most importantly, the consequences of taking a specific action. It seems some of us do this, overthinking, more than others. In my case, overthinking normally leads to the action never being taken, and the opportunity slipping away. For argument's sake, you could think that this procrastination is a good thing. After all, I have averted the many consequences that were all but guaranteed if I had taken the action. That is rarely ever true. It doesn't feel like I have avoided a big mistake, and if anything, I am left with a mixture of regret and disappointment. I want to stop feeling like that. I am blaming this on the fact that I overthink everything, so that is what I hope to discuss in this video. Some potential ways to reduce, if not stop, overthinking. What causes us to overthink? The reason is probably different for everyone. Maybe it's because you think the action would result in nothing but failure, and so you busy yourself with planning how to deal with that perceived failure instead of actually starting. Or maybe you were scared of how the action would be seen by others, so you just keep putting it off. Whatever your reasons, there seems to be a common thread that ties them all together. Fear. Now I touched on this slightly in this linked video, so I won't get into it much here. But guess what? It's all in your head. It's in the name, overthinking. You are only thinking about the negative consequences. They have not happened yet. That's probably not the right thing to say. They might not even happen if you take the action. Or they might happen if you do nothing. If it's all in your head, then it means that overcoming it is going to be an entirely mental effort. Obviously. Could the solution be as simple as saying, I don't know, don't think about it? Your fears may be crippling, may feel real, but they won't kill you. I have seen suggestions that meditation could apparently help with this. I've never tried this, so all those people could be wrong. I could not in good faith suggest something that I've never tried. So back to the video of unresearched rambling. Just don't think. Do. Heck, what if you try making a decision before you even have time to think about it? That could be a bit dangerous, but is that because I'm thinking about it too much? Probably don't think. But what if you can't just tell yourself to stop thinking that you're going to fail? I have an idea. Imagine you could make failure an impossibility. No matter how wrong a project goes, it's still not a failure. Remember, it's all in your head. You get to control the narrative that you tell yourself. If something doesn't go the way that you want it to, don't stop, keep going. Tell yourself that the only way you can fail is by giving up. As long as you keep moving, keep learning, you will be improving. Things will go wrong, keep moving. What's the worst that can happen? It's highly unlikely that a minuscule mistake will result in your death if you deem that one of your decisions to be less than what you hoped for. I'm probably not going to be guns down in the streets for posting this video, no matter how bad it is. I hope not anyway. But when should you start? When's the perfect time? There is no perfect time. If a time like that existed, and it's not just a myth, it would have been yesterday, or any other day that has passed. Think about how much further along on the project you would have been if you started then. Why didn't you start then? Because you were too busy thinking about what could go wrong. There's always an excuse, an obstacle in the way to prevent you from starting. Everything has consequences. But what if you flip the script? What would be the consequences if you do not do the thing that you've been wanting to? For me, I usually just feel guilty for wasting time, even though most of the things that I call productive are just wasting time in a different way. Like I said before, I want to stop feeling like that. So the solution appears deceptively easy. Just do the thing. I feel like I also have to mention something that I hate hearing in motivational videos, just because I get it's a little true. Nobody will come to save you, nobody will do it for you. Ew. So now I'm imagining that you have started doing the thing you have been overthinking, because my arguments are truly infallible and persuasive. Wow, congratulations, I'm proud of you. But I am still overthinking things because I'm a special person, and tend to indulge in a cheeky bit of negative self-talk. So now I'm gonna ramble about that. I know it doesn't look like it in anything I've ever made, but I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. Anything less than best is failure. But of course, that can't be true anymore, because as long as I keep doing things, failure doesn't exist. The cure for perfectionism? Just say it's good enough and move on. Nothing can ever be as perfect as the way you're imagining it in your head. Took me a long while to realise that. Laziness probably helps though. Well, if it isn't perfect, then it's rubbish. No. Those are not the only two outcomes of your work. Silly to think that way. There is not a lot in life which is either all good or all bad, so I doubt the things that you want to work on would have no redeeming qualities. Stop judging yourself too harshly. That's your inner critic talking. And they're an arse, so you shouldn't listen to them either. What is stopping you is all in your head, but I'm going to end this video here. Just wanted to try something new, and no, this wasn't just an excuse to be lazy, not have to edit, or an excuse to play my game for longer than I should have. That would be crazy. But if you think about it, quite a little bit, it was a really smart move, linked to what I was yapping about. Actually, don't think about it, trust me. Thanks for watching, you should definitely subscribe.